questions for Coach.
Jason, PJ had a good overall game with 27 points, 8 rebounds, but for him to kind of come up short in those final few minutes just from the looks he got, just what'd you think of, like, just the overall performance and then final few shots?
Yeah, I thought PJ was great for us all night. I thought, the group fought. We were down, found a way to get there late in the game. We get great looks. Just didn't go down for us.
What'd you see from Cooper overall tonight?
I thought just his patience, understanding when to go. And then, again, he makes winning plays. He gets a deflection there. And then, again, he makes the right play. PJ gets another good look at it. Just his calmness down the stretch, he put us in that position to win that game.
Overall, you live with that defensive effort you got tonight, considering how good they are offensively.
Yeah, I thought we did a great job in the second half of their pace, keeping them in a half court a little bit slower than they're normally. They're a team that gets out in a track meet, so I thought we did a really good job there in the second half. Defensively, we were tied together. Offensively, we got some good looks. I thought Ryan was a big lift for us there in that second half.
Jason, going back to Cooper for a second, down the stretch, he drives on Ware because that was the play that was there. He drives on Bam because that was the play that was there. And a lot of this stuff can't be taught, obviously. How much is he just going to grow from these moments of just being in tight games and playing a lot of fourth quarters?
Yeah, I think it's he keeps it simple. Whatever the defense gives him, that's what he does, and he tries to keep the play simple. And I thought that the ability to drive, to get to the basket, to get the foul, knock the free throws down, that's for an 18-year-old, that's big. And so I think for himself and for the team to go through this tough time of losing close games, it's only going to make us better as we go forward. And especially for Cooper, because he's getting to see a lot of different close games of, how to handle different situations. So this is good.
Hey, Coach. This team is surrounded by a lot of noise, rumors, news, stories about the ownerships. Just about you, how do you handle this situation, and how do you manage the day by day to try to compete and try to forget what is happening off the court?
Yeah, we only talk about what we can control, our energy and effort, and try to execute the game plan. And this group has been in a lot of close games. We just haven't, been able to get across the finish line, and just understand that, as we talked about, having Cooper as an 18-year-old to be able to go through this. The noise is the noise. We don't pay attention to the noise. Basketball is a game that we enjoy playing, coaching or playing, and so for this group, we're playing extremely hard. Defensively, we're giving ourselves an opportunity. It's just offensively, we just haven't made a timely shot. But we stay positive. We keep working, and we got another one on Friday in L.A. So, again, with all the noise outside, you can see this group is competing and playing hard, and I don't think the noise is bothering us.
What overall, just from the game, beyond just clutch situations, can maybe the team improve going into Friday's game against the Lakers?
Well, we can't talk about the Lakers right now. We got to digest what we just went through here. We'll look at this on Wednesday, understand where we can get better. And if we are in a close situation, then hopefully it presents ourselves that we can execute. But nothing. First we got to be in the game with LA, but first we got to play the game. So I don't know how you want me to answer that question.
You mentioned Ryan just being back in the fold after so long with that left knee sprain. Just what does it say that he's able to come off the bench and give you 7 assists?
Yeah, I think we all know his ability. We're giving everyone an opportunity to play the point guard position. And so I thought Ryan took full advantage of that tonight, being able to come in, gets Clay on the back door, layup, being able to organize and get guys in the position to be successful. I thought he did it at a high level, and also he was given opportunities to score, and he took full advantage of that.
Max, you guys are in another close game yet again. Just what are you seeing out there in these tight moments, and what can his team take away from another game like this?
Yeah, another close game, and we're putting ourselves in positions to win. We're getting great looks at the end of games. PJ had 2 great threes, great looks. He just missed them, and so we're right there. We're so close. We're right there every single time. So it's hard to obviously be positive, but we got to trust the process over the outcome. And process-wise, we're in the game. We got 2 great looks at the end of the game. They did a good job. They threw in some zone there at the end to kind of throw us off a little bit, but we got a good look, I thought, both times. So process-wise, it's pretty good.
You mentioned just PJ having it going tonight pretty much for the entire game.
Yep.
And it seems like it's a different guy pretty much every night for you guys. Are y'all noticing that? Like when a certain guy has it going, it's your job to kind of keep feeding him?
Yeah, for sure. PJ obviously had a great night, 10 for 20 from the field. Is very, very efficient. Clay had it going there for a sec as well, too, hitting some big threes for us. And Ryan came in and dished out 8 assists in 16 minutes, and, he gave us a real spark as well. So, like you said, it's a different guy every night, and we got to continue to play to their strengths. We got to continue to read the game, continue to work the game, what's working, what's not working, and continuing to read that and being able to try and use that to our advantage. But PJ played great, obviously. I'm really impressed and happy for Ryan coming off the bench to get 8 assists like that. He was out for a while and comes right in and contributes like that is really cool. And obviously Clay did what he did and making those timely threes too. So.
How were you? These guys like to get out and go, obviously. How were you guys able to kind of control that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lead the league in pace for sure. They play really fast, and they don't run a lot of pick and rolls. It's a lot of one-on-one, guard your yard, and so that's kind of what the game plan was, just guard your yard, have some pride and sit down and guard the ball. And for me personally, Tyler Hero came back. That was my matchup, and he had a great game, 12 for 18. And so I got to do a better job of, making it tougher on him. But, for the most part, we did a decent job on defense. Some pretty low-scoring quarters across the board, so defensively that's great. So we can take away a positive from that.
Tyler's done that to a lot of people.
No, for sure. But he's a great player. He's an all-star, so all-star last year, and it's good to see him back out on the floor. But, as a competitor, want to do better, so.
What's the feeling after a game like this where it seems like you did everything you could offensively, but yet you guys came up short again in a close game?
I think spirits are still high, obviously. It's a tough place to play. I mean, we came here, fought the whole game, and that's pretty much all you could ask for. Shots were falling tonight, obviously. We felt like we played good defense, but got to be better in the last minute.
What was your interpretation of the play where you committed a turnover and then you got the 2 looks for 3?
I seen Ryan in the corner. I seen Coop had 2 people on him, so I didn't really have an outlet. We had a timeout left. I didn't want to burn it right there, so I thought I can get it to him to the corner. Obviously, it was a turnover. They came down, made a layup, and the threes, they felt good. I thought both of them were going in. Obviously, they didn't, but just keep going on to the next.
That defensive, though, how tough is it to contain those guys because they like to get out and go?
It's pretty tough. I mean, they're a dribble drive team, try to get in gaps and just attack. Not really a lot of pick and rolls, a lot of different from a lot of other teams in the league. So I think their offense is unique, and I think they're hats off to them. They won the game.
As Max just said, guard your yard. Was that kind of the premise of the defense?
For sure. I mean, it was a one-on-one game today. Everybody pretty much had to stay in front of their guy. I thought we did a good job of that. Let me see. Got 15 offensive rebounds. I mean, we could have been better in that aspect, but I think defensively we were okay.
For Ryan to miss so much time, then come off the bench and have 8 assists, just what does that show about, 1 is the ability to stay ready, but 2 is playmaking ability?
He was a spark for us tonight. I think everybody loves playing with him. Obviously, he didn't really make shots, but he impacted the game passing the ball. He's going to be a really good player in this league. He just obviously needs the opportunity, and I think everybody likes playing with him and likes him we like him here.
What do you see for Cooper, especially defensively?
His versatility. I mean, he's a great player. He can guard 1 through 5, so he's just trying to figure himself out right now, and I think he's doing a good job of it. He's going to be a lot better time to come, so I'm not really worried about what he did tonight, but he's obviously going to be great in this league.
You see him gaining, I guess, more confidence the more and more he plays in clutch situations.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think he was in his head a little bit, worried about his three-pointer, but I told him just be yourself, let the game come to you. Don't try to force anything. Just we know who you are. Just be aggressive, and you're better when you're aggressive.
You said spirits were high. As games like this help everybody realize you're not that far off.
Yeah, we feel like we're not far off at all. I mean, obviously, it was a tough loss, but we were in the game the whole game. We've had a lot of close games this whole year, so I don't think anybody's worried. I think everybody's just ready to get healthy and try to get out there and just be positive on both ends of the floor.
How good would it be to add a guy like that to a team like this when you've been so close in pretty much every game you played?
It would be amazing. I wish everybody was healthy. Live, AD, Kai, those are game changers for us. But obviously, I mean, right now it's just trying to keep the ship afloat and everybody's next man mentality and just pretty much just do your job.